So I'm going to voice the F major 7 chord with extensions G, B and D. Let's voice the main structure with the low brass. As you know, the essential chordal function of the major or minor 7th chords is the third. In jazz literature, the essential chordal function is played by stronger instruments like the trombones. If the dominant 7th chord is being voiced, the essential chordal functions, 3rd and 7th, are played by the trombones. This approach also can be used in symphonic literature. This is not the rule. This is one of the effective voicing techniques which can be used. So, in our case, the A note is an essential function of the chord. I'm going to start with the trombones. The first trombone takes the E. The low brass will play the main structure of the chord. The extension tones can be played by 3 trumpets. Let's complete the upper portion of the chord above the trumpet. The D and the E will be played by 2 clarinets. The G and the B are in the oboes. 3 flutes will play the E, G and the B. You can use any dynamic, but the same dynamics can be written below the instruments, as the high woodwinds have been doubled and take on the similar tones as the trumpets. Let's make one more. A and the C are in the trombones. The F will be played by the tuba player, while the G is in the bass trombone. Trumpets play the A minor triad above the first trombone. Except for the bass trombone, all brass instruments play the main structure of the chord. Let's add 4 different pitches above the trumpets. So, E and G will be played in 2 clarinets. Instead of G, B and D, I'm writing E, B and D in the flute paths. I'm doing this just to reduce the tension in the flute paths, as we did before in the woodwind lectures. If a soft dynamic is needed, both woodwinds and brass should be written with the same dynamics. But at strong dynamics, the woodwinds should be written 1 or 2 dynamics stronger than the brass section, as they play a lot of different tones than the brass section. For example, if woodwinds at fortissimo, then the brass should be written at forte or mezzo forte. Especially, this technique is also most effective while voicing the polychords. The same approach should be followed in texture making if the woodwinds play broken chords above the sustained chords of the brass. This chord is also can be substituted as follow. The brass section remains unchanged. The G, B and D will be played by different families in unison. 3 clarinets, 3 oboes, 3 flutes. If a soft dynamics is needed, both woodwinds and brass should be written with the same dynamics. But as strong dynamics, the woodwinds should be written 1 or 2 dynamics stronger than the brass section, as they play quite different tones. Now let's make one more construction. 2 trombones play the A and the C. The tuba and the bass trombone play the F in the octave below the tenors. 3 trumpets play the C major triad. Three clarinets and 3 flutes will play the D, G, and B above the trumpets. I added just cold instruments above the hot ones. If a soft dynamic is needed, just write the same dynamics as the brass. For the woodwinds to be heard, they must be written twice as louder as the brass. Let's make a new construction based on the F major 7th chord and with extensions G, B, and D, and share it in the comment. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.